The title company plays an essential role when it comes to purchasing a home. And without them, I'm not sure how we could get through this process. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the role of the title company. My name is Duane Vizinau. I'm a licensed wholesale lender and a certified government underwriter. Let's go ahead and get into it. So let's talk about why title companies matter. Well, what they do is they protect against costly surprises, unknown heirs, fraud claims, or whatnot. Then they also ensure that there's the legal transfer of ownership. The right owner, whoever sold the home, is going to the new owner, and that's documented correctly. And then they also provide a peace of mind to both the buyers and lenders. So the first thing that title does is a title search, and the purpose is to verify the legal ownership of the property. Whoever is the seller, are they the rightful owner to be selling that property? So they're going to confirm that. Then they do a few checks on the property, and they check for any outstanding liens. They check for unpaid taxes as well. Then they also check for any easements or restrictions on the property. And they also check for errors in the public records of the property as well. Now, when you get your loan estimate and closing disclosure, you're going to see title insurance. And one of them is the owner's policy, and this is one that shows that you can waive. You don't have to have the owner's policy, but what this does is it protects you, the buyer, against any hidden title defects. So it'll make sure that no one can come up later and say that I'm the rightful owner of that property. As long as you have this insurance, you'll always be the rightful owner of the property, no matter what document they can provide or whatnot. And then the next one is the lender's policy, and it pretty much protects the lender the same way as the owner, as the owner's policy. And this is a one-time premium paid at closing. So you'll see this again on the loan estimate and the closing disclosure. But the great thing about it is that it covers all legal fees and losses from title disputes. So you won't have to come out of pocket. So I do not suggest that you waive this owner's policy. Before we move forward, if you're seeking to get pre-approved, I'd love to assist. As a wholesale lender, I offer programs for manufactured homes, mobile homes, lines of credits. If you are seeking to pull some equity out of your home to buy another property, I offer those types of loans. Even bridge loans. Bridge loans are great options for individuals who need to sell a home, but maybe the property that they're interested in purchasing will not accept a contingent offer. So bridge loans allows you to pull equity out of the home and then not be contingent on the sale of your existing home, and you can move forward with buying that new home. So if you're looking for a lender with multiple options out there to help you out, go ahead and scan that barcode or go to my website or click the link within my bio, and I'd love to help you out. So depending on where you are located, the title company may act as the escrow agent. So these are some of the escrow services that they offer. And what the title company will do is they hold the funds, documents, and instructions until all conditions of the sale are met. Okay, so they don't move forward with handing out funds until everything has been cleared. Okay, but at that moment, they disperse the funds at closing to all parties. And what they also do is ensure that everything is secure and there's a fair transaction for all parties involved. The closing agent responsibilities. So the closing agent, who is assisting with the closing of the loan, they prepare the final paperwork and the closing disclosure with the lender. So they're going to make sure that all the final fees are accurate, everything is matching, and that your final cash to close is reflected and accurate. Then they coordinate the signing of all documents. So they're going to find the notary and make sure that there's the location where you're going to sign and all the paperwork is accurate and correct. Everyone's names are correct and matching and whatnot. Then once everything is signed, they record the deed and mortgage with the county. And that's when you are the rightful owner of the property, when everything is recorded with the county. And at that moment, they distribute the funds to all parties, the sellers, agents, and lenders, paying off all the liens and issuing the down payment and funds to the lender that you wired over as well. Choosing a title company. So this can be selected by you, the seller, or the lender, but 99.9% of the time here in the state of California, the listing agent selects the title company. But when you look at your loan estimate in your closing disclosure, it does say that these are services you can shop for. And that means that you can negotiate that you want to work with a certain title company, or let's say that the title company that they provided the listing agent, you feel like their fees are a little inflated, you can shop and try to see if there's a title company that are offering lower fees than the ones that were provided to you, and then they can match that. So that's what that whole point of shopping for means. Now, factors to consider when looking for a title company. Obviously, they must have a good reputation and experience because they're handling the funds and the closing and all of that. So reputation matters here. And then the fees and services, again, you can shop and make sure that you're not being overcharged. And their responsiveness and communication is important because, again, time is of the essence when you're purchasing a home. All right, so let's summarize everything that we just went through. So title companies, they are going to conduct the title search to make sure, the rightful seller is the rightful seller. And then they provide the title insurance, which again, I do not suggest that you waive. I have never had anybody waive that. So even though it says optional, don't waive that. They also manage the escrow in the closing process. And their role is essential to a secure and smooth real estate transaction. I honestly don't know how this would work without the title company, so I appreciate you out there, anyone watching that's from a title company. Thank you so much for your help. There you have it, a quick guide on the title company. And if you are working with the title company, if you have any experience there and you feel like I missed anything, or if I did a great job, go ahead and comment below. Any constructive criticism that can help the individuals watching this video, I would appreciate that. So if I did miss anything, please comment that below. And always, please like and subscribe if you feel like this information was useful. And I'll see you on the next video.